Alright guys, this is how to do an oil change on your F-150. This is the 3.5 edition Ecoboost. So, we're going to show you guys the tools you're going to need for this. Very simple. You're going to need either one of these bad boys. You're going to go down underneath the car, right underneath the car, guys. And you're gonna go about halfway until you're about halfway. You'll see this bolt. You'll see the oil pan. This is the pan. This is the bolt right here. So you can either grip it with this or a 15 mil or a 15 mil, but it this line right here in the way kind of makes it where it's not flush, so you might strip the bolt. So this is what I prefer. I use one of these, a 15 mil with the like this. So we're gonna crack it downward. When you put it in, push down, and then you should crack it. That's it, and the oil will start draining out. Alright, so we're gonna get our oil pan right here, put it right underneath, move all your tools out the way because it's just gonna splash. Alright, here's how we're gonna do it. And just pull it out, man. There's no easy way of doing it. You just gotta hope you make it. When it comes out, you better hope the stream just... Oh shit, it's coming. Fudge. So yeah, unfortunately I got a bit on my hands, but it happens. So far we're good. So this is the drain plug. It has that little green gasket at the end. Usually people change that out, this green gasket, but I'm not gonna change that out. We're gonna leave that. Ford recommends switching it out every oil change, but I usually switch it out every 5 or 6 oil changes. Alright, and then make sure the oil cap is loose so that the oil drains out faster. Alright, we'll be back in 10 minutes, 5 minutes to continue this process. Alright guys, after it's just leaking a little bit like this, it's pretty much done. So I'm just gonna close it back up so it stops leaking. Just hand tighten it in there. Make sure you want to hand tighten the whole bolt in there, hand tighten. And if you really want, replace that green rubber gasket. Honestly, the oil plug does not have to be that tight, bro. So tighten it by hand as much as possible. Alright, now it's tightened by hand. It went in perfectly. You don't want to strip it. You don't want to mess with it. Just perfect. And then we're gonna give it a couple of bazookas. Alright, let's see. We're gonna tighten it a couple times.
Plunk, zounk.
A couple bazoonks. So try not to strip this bad boy, because if you strip it, you're gonna have a whole world of hurt getting it off next time. So we're gonna give it a couple ugga-duggas. You don't want to overdo it. Remember guys, do not overdo this. I'm doing about, I would say 35 pounds of 35 pounds or something like that. I don't know. That's what I feel like I'm doing. I'm not doing too much. It looks like I'm doing a lot, but I'm just making sure it don't leak, bro. There, you don't want to overdo it. That should be straight. Like I said, that's it right there. You might want to clean up that surface so you know if it's solid or not leaking. Clean this off so you know it's not leaking next time. 6 quarts of 530 synthetic for the 2014 Ecoboost, bro. 3.5, bro. And then here's the part number for the oil filter. Check it out. OEM. All this is gonna run you about 53 bucks from Ford dealership, bro. That's the oil filter, so get the old one off. So some people like to throw a little bit of oil in there. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'll show you guys what I do. Everyone does this a little bit differently, but this is what I do right here. And it's been working well for me for a couple years, so you're gonna go ahead and open this up. Fill a tiny bit up, not much at all, just because it fills up anyway. I just put a little tad bit on there just so that I can oil up this gasket right here. So next time it's easier to come out. And that's it. Some people put more. I don't really put that much because I don't want it spilling everywhere. But who knows? Alright, screw it. I'm putting a tiny bit more. I don't know. Boop. That's it. Try to push it in there as much as possible. Alright, here we go. We'll set this out over here. Now, this is the easiest way to get the oil filter out. Everyone always freaking hates this part for some reason, but it's not that bad as people make it out. Compared to other cars, yeah, it's in an awkward position, but it's right underneath, right there. So you can literally put your hand underneath. You put your hand underneath, and you're just gonna grab it and twist with your right hand. There we go. I don't have it very tight at all. That for this reason. There's people, bro, that tighten this shit so tight. Last time I got my oil changed from some dude. He tightened it so tight that I had to tie a belt around this and grab it and pull it from this end in order to get it to freaking come off. It was kind of like they sell tools that are for oil filters. It was pretty much a makeshift tool, but if you ever get your filter stuck, definitely use a belt. Just a regular belt, nothing fancy. So you're gonna twist it till it comes out. So this is counterclockwise, I believe. Oh, it's starting to drip right. Oh shit, let's see your hand, bro. It's dripping on your hand. Alright, and then pull it off and try to be as graceful as possible. Yeah, you'll see it coming out of the port right there. Get some paper towels, because this is a dirty one. There's no clean way about going about this. I'm almost. Yeah, oh, yeah, it's spilling out. It's probably like about halfway full, like right here. But yeah, that's the old one. You always want to make sure you don't put too much in there, bro, because it fills up anyway when you turn on the car. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and wait till it's done leaking. We'll go get some napkins real quick. Alright, I got the napkins. Here's the rear diff. I told you guys we serviced it, we painted it too, so the front is gonna have to do the same. Alright, now I got the napkins. We're gonna go and give this bad boy a good cleaning underneath. This whole part is gonna need to be cleaned underneath here. A lot of oil spills out from that stupid shit, man. And usually Ford has like a little flap right here that captures all that stuff, but I took mine off. It's like a little felt thing. I took it off. I don't care for it much, but yours might have it on there. Every time you gotta do an oil change, you gotta take it off too, so that's a pain in the ass. This rear diff is, or this freaking diff is looking rough. It's really looking rough, bro. We need to do this shit ASAP. Freaking had a fly come on me. What the hell? This whole bottom end is looking pretty damn rough. I need some more napkins. You got the new oil filter. And then you put it in there, but this time clockwise, all right? The little tube is right there. You throw it in, line it up, and twist. It's a little nipple in there. Just like this. Get it twisted in there. And this is the trick, guys, because next time you do an oil change, you don't want it to be hard on yourself, right? So make sure you keep twisting till it's about finger tight. Now it's finger tight. Then you give it an extra good twist and then half a twist. And that's it. That's it. No more. Because any more, freaking, then you might have a freaking hard time next time. Also, if you're doing it for someone else, you don't want to screw them over. All right, we got the oil filter and the drain plug back in place. Now it's time to throw the oil in that bitch. All right, bless you, bless. All right, so we're gonna go ahead, take off the cap, put in the filler neck, bruh. Put it in the filler neck. Then we're gonna start dumping our oil in, bro. Start dumping this liquid gold in there, fam. Make sure all your stuff is good and closed and sealed. That's liquid gold. 6 of them bad boys go in there. That's one. Where's the capper to these bad boys? Here, throw that cap on them. Because we're gonna need to throw the old oil in here. Oh, look at that thing glistening in the sun, bro. Alright guys, we're throwing 6 of these in here, alright?
You know when you pour it in, you gotta pour it with the hole like this. Because if you go like this, it'll go like, look, you see that?
Yeah.
But if you go like this, it's like, it makes a funnel for the air to come out through. So you always have like this
perfect pour
pocket for it to perfectly pour it out.
Alright guys, that's 6. That marks 6 down. That's all this truck takes. Any more?
So always pour it like this with the hole like away, like that.
Yeah.
Instead of like this, because it'll go look. Because air has to come through here, but if it's like this, there's always like a stream of air. Always in the gas.
Yeah, hell yeah.
So it's just goes.
It's that vacuum.
Yeah.
All right.
You create less of a vacuum.
That's what's up.
Pouring the hole farther away. Ironic.
Less friction. All right, guys. Now the next step is to take this out. Can you take out the funnel? Just pull it up. So you just pull it up, and then just put this back on. Yeah, just put it on the floor. And that's it. Next step will be to start the car, and it should start like a boss. All right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and start the car. This is a cold start, by the way, guys. Cold start oil change. left the door open, but this bad boy has 156K, so 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So at 71, 157, that's 71, bro. Every 5,000 miles, you gotta change the oil, guys, so. So at 60, front diff service that we're gonna do soon on this bad boy. You ain't gonna wanna miss it.